This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Hi, good evening and welcome to Sports Saturday. I'm Julian Gibson. You cannot see me, but I'm right somewhere there in the R.M. Bailey crowd. Down the stretch, this ball game would go back and forth. Van Hutchinson coming up with the big block. Get it out of here. R.M. Bailey down the stretch, thanks to Sean McPhee, would win the ball game 65-64.
My teammates keep believing in me. We keep on believing in God. Put all our faith in our God. Put our faith in God. I love my teammates, man. They keep believing in me. They never give up on me one day yet. And my coach never give up on me. I love my coach, man.
I tell this young man 3 years ago, he gonna do something special. He never played ever. I tell him this is his opportunity, and he did it.
My hats off to R.M. Bailey. They did a hell of a job. They went out there and they won it, and they won it back. My boys, them, still playing in Loxodesy. You can't have a key player wanting the ball all the time and can't sing the free throws.
Let's check out Game 2 Senior Girls after losing to CV Bethel in Game 1. Well, C.R. Walker edged out CV Bethel. The final score was 36-34.
Boy, I tell you, I have a lot of gray hairs. They really stressed me out. I think they made the game a lot more difficult than it had to be. We really throw away a lot of balls. We missed a lot of easy layups. But I think if we can come together and play nights basketball like we're supposed to, we shouldn't have no problem winning this series.
We follow more things that our coaches said to do, and we just came up with the victory.
Junior boys Game 2, a completely different team showed up for Essie McPherson after getting blown out in Game 1. Well, Essie McPherson Sharks, they came back to edge out D.W. Davis 42-37.
I think they were embarrassed. You know, they went 7-0 all year, and they played a terrible game. I didn't have to do much. I didn't even hardly talk to them. I let it sink in, and they realized that they had to pull themselves together. And they brought everything we brought all season. Play it hard, like it's the last game of the season. That's how we started off, and that's what we put into this game.
We are playing chess right now. The first game, I made some adjustments and came out and won by 25. He went back to the drawing board, changed his defense, and came out and won by 5.
Now in the junior girls game with H.O. Nash leading A.F. Adderley 37-36. A.F. Adderley in 4.9 seconds. You count it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They said that the shot was good. Officials calling it good.
Boy, the shot wasn't good to me. In my opinion, it was a bad call.
H.O. Nash would protest, and thanks to our hard-working cameraman, Vernon Bullard, who, by the way, attended A.F. Adderley, he turned Crown Evidence on his old school, showing them the tape. Officials would rule, basket no good. H.O. Nash wins the ball game. Patty Johnson, you made the call a long time.
Everybody in the gym saw the buzzer going off. The buzzer went off, all right? And he dropped the shot.
And switching to track and field, Club Monica celebrating 10 years. They got their track and field meet started last night.
It's been 10 long years, and we have a lot of experience under our belt, of course. We have over almost 1,400 athletes in this meet this weekend, and we're trying to push them out as quickly as possible. Usually when you do time finals, you don't always get the best of the best in the same heat. And when you have the best of the best in the same heat, the performance tends to be a lot better. So in this particular meet, we have the finals of the 100 meters, 400 meters, and 200 meters. So in those events, you will see the best of the best competing in the same race. Also, we want to be able to get our athletes used to running rounds. If they're in the Carifta Games or any other international game, they will run heats and finals. So we are running heats and finals to mimic that, so they'll be accustomed to running rounds in major competitions.
Well, that's all the time for sports on a Saturday. Once again, I'm Julian Gibson. Stay tuned. Your weather forecast is still to come.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.